may ask yourself, what is going on here? Now, some people actually call me a China hater. I don't think that I am. It's just that when you see videos on Twitter or on Rumble or on your social media like Facebook and maybe YouTube, there are hundreds, if not thousands of videos like this. Showing that China is a very modern, utopia, safe kind of place. And please do come and visit. And granted, please do go and visit China. Go to Beijing, go to the Forbidden City, go to the Great Wall of China, go to Xi'an and see the Terracotta Army. Go to Shanghai and see the most cosmopolitan city in China. But what a lot of these people who do the promotion of China don't do the whole thing. Now, if you think of New York City, you may think of Times Square, and near enough throughout the day, it's pretty safe. There's lots of police there, there's lots of tourists, there's lots of shops like Hard Rock Cafe, etc., etc. But you can go to places in New York where you wouldn't be advised to go to alone or as a tourist because they are possibly dangerous, like in London. Yeah. You go to London, you go to Leicester Square, Trafalgar Square, Piccadilly Circus, you go to a show, and during the daytime and the brightly lit streets, like Chinatown, for example, yeah, it's fine. You won't have a problem, possibly. It's not 100% safe. So a lot of these people do show China that it's so safe. Yes, it is one of the safest countries in the world, but it's not 100% safe. But they don't show you absolutely everything. And I even think it's my responsibility as a YouTuber who does videos about Asia to show you near enough everything. The good things, which I just shown you there, a shopping center in Chongqing, and the bad things of the nightlife, you could say, in the darkest depths of now, any person who does have to do this kind of business, I do actually feel really sorry for, man or woman. And maybe it's just out of a lack of choice. I have watched some videos on BBC before and on Channel 4 from English television. There are some girls who actually enjoy it. But the security around this is done in a entertainment house, so to speak. And these women are a lot safer compared to some of these girls on the street. Now, granted, if you live in China, you would not really be allowed to show these videos on social media. One, you would need a VPN to get to YouTube. VPN is illegal in China. It's a virtual private network. But as long as you don't do any naughty things on it or say that China is a really bad country and have a go at Xi Jinping, then I think you're fine. And in many countries, it is the same. For example, as I said before, if you go to Thailand and you do a video about Thailand, you can't say anything bad about the royal family. In other countries around the world, like America and England, I can quite easily say, I don't like Joe Biden. I don't like the Prime Minister of England while you're in the actual country. But in China, you don't have that freedom of speech. It's only the glossy videos that you're allowed to show. In China, you do need a VPN to get through the Great Firewall, and using the Great Firewall, you are restricted with videos or channels or websites. For example, China has its very own YouTube. It's called Bilibili. It's near enough the same, but it would just be a lot of happy people and showing all the positive things, but they are allowed to show all the negative things about what's happening in America, what's happening in Mexico, what's happening in, I don't know, France, for example. So don't always believe the hype. There are many YouTubers who we like to call CCP shills, and they will just depict, oh, isn't this great? And yeah, possibly the metro system is very clean. Don't have many trains, but hey, don't worry, everything is very clean. They compare the metro system from New York to Shanghai, and they would show some beggars and some tramps in New York City, but they would show how clean the actual metro is in China. But they won't show the brand new metro station or train station in New York City. They would still find some old footage of some of the darkest subway systems. So this is why I'm doing this video, just to show you it's not all clean and perfect and everyone is happy and the economy is doing really well, etc. There is the other side. And like the old days of the news, every story has two sides. And I think newscasters should be objective. So in America, you have CNN, and that would be pro-democracy, that would be pro-Biden, and you would have Fox, which would be pro-Republican, pro-Trump, etc. In the old days, it would be very even, and they would just give 50-50, you could say, between the Democrats and the Republicans. China was behind, and you would say in some cases still is behind. You will see the facades or these kind of mega beautiful shopping centers or whatever, but they don't show you everything. So I know I will say, oh, you China hater, you don't know, oh, you're just doing this for clicks, etc. Not necessarily. YouTube for me is a hobby, and I just want to share with you the other side. Now, you can agree or you can disagree, but please don't call me, don't do a personal insult like a fat white boy or an idiot doesn't know what he's talking about, he's never been to China, etc., etc. I can get these facts. I have a lot of friends in China. I would speak to them using Telegram. I can get a lot of information. And these are the real people who tell me about what's happening, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's all food for thought, and I will wish everyone, even the people who would call me a Chinese hater or a China hater, a very happy day and a great weekend. Bye-bye for now. Thank you. Or don't forget to like, mainly to share, and to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel push the algorithm out there. And if you want to donate, I don't know, $10,000, well, you can, because all the links are in the description below. God bless to all. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.